Why you should take advantage of full moons, particularly this blue supermoon, when it comes to shadow work and releasing what no longer serves you. And by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of what you can do at every full moon to release what no longer serves you. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Christina and I help empower people on their spiritual and healing journey. Don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button and the bell notification, all those wonderful things, so you're notified of when I post a video. So now I've said all of that, let's get on to the good stuff. So for me personally, I'm not one that gets lost in the stars and the planets. I'm not heavily into astrology. I don't blame my shitty behavior on my star sign. I don't blame, oh, it's a full moon, so I'm gonna act like a fucking crazy cow. I'm very grounded in who I am. I take responsibility and I actually do that shadow work and not blame like, oh my god, it's all in retrograde and now I'm some crazy bitch. Whilst I do believe that planets and the stars in astrology do play a role in the collective energy, I'm not somebody that will always look to the stars for guidance. For me personally, I just like to feel what comes up in the collective energy and what's circulating around in these times of crazy energy, although there's a full moon. I like to feel it in the collective consciousness of what is coming up. So this means you don't need to know of like what every star sign or why I'm acting like this is because of this moon and this retrograde. So this means I just don't get lost in that external way. I like to stay grounded in who I am. But we can use the energies of this full moon, the collective energy that circulates when it comes around at these times, and the energy that the moon provides us, we can use that to help release what no longer serves us when it comes to a full moon. So this moon is a full blue moon. It's actually a supermoon. It's the second full moon in August. There's usually just one in every cycle, once a month. And so this time is very rare, and because it's very rare, it means a blue moon. You may have heard the term once in a blue moon. So this means the energies we are going to receive or use to our advantage is going to be particularly more potent than any other regular full moon. So when it comes to shadow work and the full moon, what does the moon do? It comes out at night in the darkness. It's that feminine energy. And so what happens is that the moon illuminates the darkness. When we're walking around at night, we see the moon bright as can be in the sky, and it illuminates the darkness. So you may find that when it comes to a full moon and these energies are circulating in the consciousness, the collective, that a lot may come up for you during a full moon. This means you may get triggered easily, and when you get triggered, it kind of has a concertina effect, a domino effect, and all your past childhood traumas, your past shit, all comes up to the surface. And this is where we can take advantage of this time and begin to sit with ourselves, go inward, go introspective in these times, so we can really illuminate those shadow sides of ourselves, illuminate what we have been hiding from our whole lives. And so then we can release what is no longer in alignment. And at this time, it's going to be particularly really heavy and dense and potent. And for me, I'm feeling a lot of tiredness, a lot of fatigue. And so for this particular supermoon, it's going to be amplified to 10 times that. So this means we can take advantage of these times. And things that I really like to do during a full moon, because the full moon is associated with ending of cycles and releasing, I like to do some kind of full moon ritual or just journaling. We don't have to do a full on full moon ritual, get our crystals out in the full moon and try and think of some ritual every single month. We can just do our regular routine of journaling, but focus on what we want to release now, or focus on the shadow aspects of ourselves. What is wanting to come up to be seen, to be witnessed? What have we been hiding from? What fears are coming up to the surface? What unhealed crap and shit that is now ready to be illuminated in this supermoon energy? So this means we can begin to process all of this shit and finally able to release it. Because when we are journaling, it's giving us that time to process, and then we can release that. And this can be done through some kind of maybe a burning ritual. So at this moment in time, you may begin to feel all of your stuff coming to the surface. You may be thinking, well, this thing has never happened to me before. Why is this coming to the surface? You may begin to remember some kind of memory, because remember, once in a blue moon. So it's very rare these moons happen. So that means things might come up like all of a sudden out of nowhere, things that are really rare, a memory. You might get triggered and thought, whoa, hold on a minute, I thought I'd healed that. So it's these things coming up to surprise us, to make us aware of ourselves, because we have to become aware of ourselves and go within, because nobody is ever going to come and save us. If we want things to change, we have to start with ourselves. And this is why we can begin to take advantage of these perfect opportunities where a collective energy is amplified, where everybody is probably doing their own little journaling, their rituals to help release what no longer serves them. And if you want to discover what your actual moon sign is, click the link in the pinned comments and you'll be sent to kind of a free personalized report or video that will tell you what your moon sign is. You just type in your details. I've done it, and even though I don't really like all of those kind of things that much, I was actually quite surprised at how accurate it was. I discovered that I was a Leo moon sign, and even me and my partner were laughing at some of the things it was actually saying, and it's described me down to the T. So if you want to know what your moon sign is, if you don't know, click the link in the pinned comments below to find out what your moon sign is. It's really quick and simple and really fun to find that out. So I hope this video has helped to clarify what you can do at a full moon when it comes to our shadows and healing. If you want to go deeper on shadow work, check out this video next, where I talk all about the 3 signs that your shadow work is working.